We are students from Sains Tapah, and today we will show you in a simple way about what is Brownian movement. Brownian movement is the continuous radial movement of microscopic solid particles of about 1 micrometer in diameter when suspended in a fluid medium. It was first observed by the British botanist Robert Brown, thus making it called Brownian movement. One of the variables that determines the movement of the particles is the heat energy. And now we will observe what will happen to the particles in hot and cold environment.
In order to carry out our activities, we need cold water and hot water, dropper, and black ink.
Now we add a drop of black ink. We can see that the ink immediately diffuses into the water. This is because the water contains heat and the black ink will get heat from the water, making it more vigorous because the heat will be turned into kinetic energy. So, the black ink will move quickly through the water particles until the water turns uniformly black.
Now we add a drop of ink into the cold water. We can see that the ink tried to spread, but because of lack of kinetic energy, the ink sinks down to the bottom of the beaker.
From the experiment, we can observe that when a drop of ink is dropped into the hot water, diffusion occurs quickly. The ink particles immediately moves between the water particles that we assume as gas particles in this case. After a few seconds, the water turns uniformly black. In the other case, when we drop a drop of ink into the cold water, diffusion still occurs, but it is very slow. The ink particles slowly moves between the water particles and they stay together. The ink particles sink into the bottom of the beaker because it was slightly affected by the gravity force.
Here, we can conclude that the rate of diffusion of particles in hot liquid is higher than it is in cold liquid. This is because when the particles absorb heat, the heat will be converted into kinetic energy, thus making it more vigorous. This will cause the ink particles to spread quickly, as it will move between the water particles faster. That's all from us now.
Hopefully you can understand Brownian movement from our simple activity. Thank you.